Chris Mackowski of Emerging Civil War. I'm exploring Petersburg National Battlefield. One of my favorite, and I think one of the most important stops at Petersburg is tour stop number 3. And this is an interpretive site. The park uses this for programs and demonstrations, and so it gives folks the chance to have that hands-on history that can be so impactful. But it also gives you just a glimpse of what the fortifications look like. Now, if you go to Pamplin Historical Park, they've got incredible reproductions of these fortifications. Just fantastic site. I love that about Pamplin. And especially, 9 months and 18 days worth of siege, the fortifications get more and more intense over the course of that time. And Pamplin really kind of helps trace out some of those evolutions. But if you come here to Petersburg National Battlefield, you get a taste of that as well, and on a smaller scale, but on a way that makes it extremely accessible. And when we talk about trying to capture the attention and imagination of kids, this site, I think, has particular magic in that ability to do so. As you walk through the exhibits here, you can walk in the footsteps of what it was like to be a soldier and experience life around the camp. So if you come here, you can see some reproduction soldier huts and what things look like for a settler's setup. And of course, you've got the different stages of earthworks construction behind me. You've got artillery positions that can fire through the parapets. You've got the big moat, and you've got the abattis and chevaux de frise and all those sorts of things with fancy French names that basically mean stuff that will block you or trip you. And so it's a great chance to come and kind of walk in the footsteps of what things felt and looked like just a little bit for soldiers. Now, I'll admit there's perhaps a limit to what you can imagine here. It's a beautiful green landscape, and at the time of the war, this would have been blighted and barren, particularly after the armies had been here for a while. And as you can see by this bolt right next to me, these are contemporary earthworks and fortifications created as reproductions. But imagine what it would have been like if you had been a soldier and you had to create fortifications like this yourself. What if you had been stationed at one of these artillery positions and you had to be the one aiming out through the firing portal? What if you had been on the other side and faced the prospect of having to assault fortifications like this, going across that barren landscape and through the moat and over the works with all of that, all of those obstructions in your way, and someone firing at you the whole time? Also at this tour stop is a monument to the United States colored troops who fought here in Petersburg. This is the site of Battery 9, where they had their first major breakthrough of the war when they're fighting on the offense. On June 15th, as Federals capture Battery 5, which is off to my right in that direction. Then about 3,500 USCT start sweeping southward. They capture Battery 8 and they capture Battery 9. And so this demonstrates that these guys are absolutely willing to fight. They're willing to go into the cannon's mouth, and it'll be the first of several major engagements that will increase their responsibilities throughout the Petersburg campaign. So come on out here, explore. I hope they've got some stuff going on when you're here. Check the park's website for their listing of events and interpretive opportunities. I'm Chris Mackowski for Emerging Civil War at Petersburg National Battlefield. We'll see you online and on the battlefield.